is. I woke up this morning and I cannot believe this. We only got 2 more weeks in November until we hit the very last month of 2024. And this has been a really, really wild ride this year. I mean, it's come and it's gone, or it's going quick, and we're almost into 2025. I got a lot of things that I'm going to be doing. Hoping for to I'm going to do more kayaking. I'm going to do a lot of kayaking this coming up spring, summer, and into the fall. You know, I started kayaking late. Started it this past fall. You know, I'm 40 now. You know, and I want to get as much as I can get in with kayaking because I don't know what my body's gonna be like once I'm in my 50s or 60s if I can get on the kayak. But luckily, I do got a sit on top kayak, which is easy to get into versus a sit inside. So definitely, you put your mind to it, you can do anything. That's why I go to the gym. That's why I work out. That's why I stay in shape as much as I can to be able to do something like that with kayaking. Nature hiking, we're going to do a lot of that too. Uh, we're just going to have a lot of fun. I mean, I'm waiting for, see what this year is going to hold, what 2025 is going to hold for everyone, including myself. Looking forward to seeing what happens there. Um, you know, it is what it is. It's just, I've heard the saying, like I was talking with my new supervisor, of course she's from Romania. Uh, she can't believe how fast this month is going by and how fast this year has went. And I had told her, I says, I've heard the stories that people would always say to me that the older you get, the faster the days, the weeks, the months, and the years go by. And it's actually kind of scary because, uh, you know, with the way the world has become, with all the craziness we got out in the world today, I remember back in the day, I'm just sitting back here. I remember watching, I was putting in my Spider-Man 1 DVD, which is full screen. This one right here of Kristen Dunst and Tobey Maguire, popping it on the Blu-ray player on top of the 4K TV here and just watching it. And I remember, well, this was back in 2002. How time from 2002 to where we're at now, how this world has changed. You got all the drama. I mean, no matter what you say or do, it's always going to offend somebody, And it's like, I wish we can go rewind, go back in the past, like Back to the Future, and just relive, 2002 and so on before we got to this point in the way this world has become. But it's just it's sad. But I'm living in the moment. The only thing that I wish, and I'm still keeping my fingers crossed, and I've never said this to anybody here on YouTube. I'm just hoping I can find a decent woman, someone that I can share this life with. Hopefully it'll happen. We'll have to wait and see. Just gotta think positive about it. I know a lot of people say, "Hey, it'll come, it'll come." You just gotta wait. For me, the only places I go is to work, to the gym, and I'm not very, very religious, but I have gone to a couple of churches. I got a church that's here in town that I'm gonna check out here on December 1st on a Sunday. Fortunately, I slept in again today, and then next Sunday I got something going on. This coming up Sunday I got something going on. I'm going to be out of town, which I will tell you guys about that in a couple of minutes here. I, like I said, going back, to that. I mean, I got everything, I mean, yeah, I'm so, thankful for what I have. A lot of the stuff you see in the room here, this has all been collected for over the years. Okay, I got one last statue. It's actually going to go on, if that picks up, right above where the one woman's cardboard standee is. It's right there where my finger's pointing at. I got one last statue. It's a Bishojo statue of one of my favorite Kingdom Fighters, and that's Leona. That's coming out in May of next year, and that'll complete that, and I am completely done with any type of statue collecting. That's going to be it. Unless they come out with like a Jill Valentine Bishojo, I might pick that one up. We'll wait and see, but That's years down the road if they ever come out with that line. But Leona was one of my favorites. She's my icon on my PlayStation 5 account. So yeah, I mean, I got two of my posters down. You know, there's a spot right above between Jason X, which you can't barely even see, Friday the 13th Part 1, and then I got my Scream 2 poster down, and I'll tell you the reason why. Uh, with that, this Sunday is, or this weekend is, this coming up weekend is going to be Days of Dead Chicago 2024. I had my ticket for Saturday, and I kept asking my brother, because I know he's very, very busy. He's got a family and he works, you know. Because I got my individual ticket, I should have gotten his. On top of that, they sold out of the Saturday tickets. And my buddy of mine was going to go with us, and he didn't make it for Saturday. So I still got my Saturday ticket, but I asked him, I says, what are we going to do now? I mean, he says, this is my brother, us, me, you, and my brother are going to go and go. So I told him, I says, the weekend passes are out too. The weekend passes for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they were like $64, okay, versus a single day pass. Because because since the Saturday tickets were already sold out, the only thing left to guarantee you in Saturday was the weekend passes for all 3 days for $64. Those sold out, okay? So the only days you can go now to Days of Dead Chicago in November is Friday or Sunday. So Friday was out because I got enough earned time for my vacation coming up here next month. So we chose Sunday. I've never been to a convention on a Sunday. It's going to be different. I've heard things that like some celebrities end up closing their table up early and they end up getting to their flights. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. So it's going to be me, my buddy, and his brother. We're going up there to Sunday. I'm going to meet Tom Savini and then Rebecca Gayheart from Scream 2. He's planning on meeting like 3 people. Now, the convention is on Sunday. It's only open for like 5 hours, from 11 to, I think, 4, I believe. So, I'm hoping we get to leave on time. Of course, I'm not driving up there. His brother's going to be doing that. So, I'm hoping we get to leave on time. So that way we have enough time to meet him, because the first person, once I get in there, the first table I'm going to is Tom Savini's, because I want to get him on my Friday the 13th Part 2, 1 poster, because it's already got Deborah Hayes and Adrian King, and Nightmare Week in Chicago, which is going to be the first Galaxy Con that's going to be in Chicago. It's a giant horror convention. They got Sean Cunningham, the director of the very first film. So if I can get Tom Savini on there, and then I go to Nightmare Week in Chicago this coming up May, I'd have 4 people on my Friday the 13th Part 1 poster, which would be awesome, because I love that movie so much. That franchise is so much to me, because it was the first horror movie that I saw when I was a kid growing up. And I couldn't tell you which one I saw in order, but I can tell you right now, in my top 3, Part 1, 2, and 3 are my top 3 favorites. And I just love the first one, even though Pamela was the killer in that, aka Jason's mom. Some fans don't watch the first one. They go straight to the second one. And I'm like, in order to be a true Friday the 13th fan, you gotta watch the first and the first original film, which was the one that started it all. I love it. I love the characters. I actually got like an art print here. I'm going to show you this, guys, and I think I showed you guys this in a photo here. But I got this off of Etsy, and this is really, 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 really cool. Look at that. Yeah, that is amazing. I just love it, because it looks like Adrian, Betsy, Crazy Ralph looks the way he looks. Even Steve Christie on here looks really, really well done. But yeah, that's I got that off of Etsy, and Etsy's got some really, really cool stuff because that's where I got my Crystal Lake sign. That was uh, almost $80. That was actually handmade. So the woman that did that did a phenomenal job on that. Uh, but let me see if I can get this back up. I'll be right over here. I'll still be talking. All right, hold on. There we go. We got it up as good as we can get it. Let me try it again here. Let's see what we got. These things are kind of tough because you got to try to line them up in the holes. It's so tough. All right, this is good. We can get that. There we are. So that's good. Yeah, I got that art print. There were a couple other ones that were on there that were pretty cool, but I chose that one, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. These posters, I'm gonna get them in my portfolio. So, alright, if you guys can see that, Adrian King signed it down here, and it says, "To Michael," which is my real name. I mean, but I call myself Oracle on here because that's my YouTube channel, and I love the name Oracle. Then he's still there, Adrian King, and then Deborah Hayes signed it right up in the corner right there, and it says, "Somebody will see." Remember, she was Claudette in the beginning of the film. She was one of the first kills in the film. And then we got over here, guys, and I'm hoping she'll still be there once we get there, because she's only there Saturday and Sunday, is Rebecca Gayhart. Be the first one to be put on my Scream 2 11x17. I already got Jamie Kennedy, who signed 2 autographs on the Part 1 poster, and then I got Mary McDonald for Scream 4. That was very rare. Very rare. So, didn't think I was going to meet her at all. I mean, when I saw her when she was announced for Indiana Comic Con last year, I was like, I got my Scream 4 poster, man. I'm going to get that thing signed. And sure enough, I did it, which, was awesome. Yeah. So I'm just meeting, Rebecca and Tom, and that's it. So Tom Savini, for those of you guys who do not know, he's very talented. He's a special effect makeup artist. He's directed. He's acted. I mean, he's you name it. I was watching like a biography on one of the streaming services about him a little bit. I haven't watched the full thing, but pretty impressive. I mean, it's pretty interesting. I always like biographies and books, especially like books like this, where about a video game franchise, King of Fighters, the complete history, the ultimate history. That's pretty good. I got a long way to go to read that, but yeah, I mean, hey, it's fun. I even got the Crystal Lake Memories book over here too. I still got to finish up reading. I haven't gotten to the Freddy vs. Jason section yet, but I've met a couple of them from there. I met Monica Keena, and I met Ken Kirzinger himself, which was pretty fun. So that was really cool. I'll be right back, guys. Let me give me a minute here. I gotta get something here. Hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah. I'm making a video now. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's what the general talk is with the convention scene. So those are the people I am actually going to be meeting. Hopefully, we'll see that they'll still be there, not going to rush and pack away. But hey, I got the full experience now. What it is going to be like to go all 3 days, or not all three. Well, technically, I've been going Fridays. I've done a couple Saturdays, and this will be the first time doing a Sunday. Uh, but with further ado, I actually got another friend of mine that does like the comic conventions and stuff like that, and we're still thinking about possibly going to C2E2 uh, in Chicago. This in April. I'm just looking over here at my The World Is Not Enough mini poster because Denise Richards is coming. So uh, the only thing that is the price for C2E2 tickets for Saturday is like 57 because a buddy of mine went and he screenshot it, and he says the price, we got like 2 weeks to figure out because there's like three of us that are going to possibly go. We got 2 weeks to decide if we're going to go or not because I guess December 2nd they upped the prices online. I'm thinking that's really, really, really weird. But yeah, usually when I go to these Comic Cons, I usually meet one person because of the pricing. Uh, but yeah, like this time here, Days of the Dead, I'm meeting two people, and that's pretty much it. You just got, like I said, you just gotta, and I've said this before, you just gotta budget yourself. I mean, do you really want to spend $500 at a convention, or do you want to save some money? Just remember, make sure they're the ones that you want to meet. And these two here are the ones I want to meet, and I love Scream 2. It's my favorite sequel in the entire franchise. Uh, you cannot, surpass. I mean, one is it's the original film, but my favorite sequel is Scream 2, so that's definitely a big thing. And I'm just sitting down here, just looking at it. But yeah, definitely some great stuff. What's I got to do with what's for the future of the channel? I've got a couple videos I'm uploading as shorts, so a lot of nature stuff like that. I mean, stuff that I'm doing there, here and there. Uh, it's not easy being a YouTuber because you got to find content, and like I said, I'm not high tech with everything. I don't got those fancy intros, guys. So I just come out here, I just film, and I'll put like a background wallpaper for my video, like stuff that I pick out on the internet or photos I've taken and stuff like that, or I've taken and stuff like that. So don't expect anything too fancy with fancy intros or fancy screenshots being pulled up on the screen. Hey, I'm talking about this right over here in this corner, or in this corner, in that bottom of that corner, whatnot. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it's been a ride. I've been on YouTube for about, I think, 2017, I believe. It's been a while. I discovered quite a few, channels, movie channels, like movie collections and stuff like that. So it's been a rocky start. I mean, I'm not professional, but like I said, so far I got 99 subscribers so far. I don't know if half of them are actual professional or actual YouTubers that actually have their own channels that have made it big, but uh, I mean, that's the most I've got. I mean, I usually do videos Thursday through Sunday. I know I've been lagging off on a couple things because sometimes you find it hard to talk about different things unless it's like stuff that's like news media and stuff like that, like entertainment. And now that I'm getting into the nature stuff, talking about nature stuff, this whole channel here, guys, is gonna be a mixture of different things: nature, video games, movies, stuff like that. You're gonna see on here. Particularly, a lot of it I got is movie related, Scream talk, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, hey, just go roll with the flow with what I'm doing here. Don't be afraid to have ignorant people make comments because those types of people that are ignorant, they don't even matter. It's just it's their way of trying to get under your skin and try to attack you. And don't let it get it down because I believe every YouTuber has gone through having trolls on their YouTube channel, whether it's in their live chats when they're doing a live stream like I'm doing right now, or comments after you make your video. Don't let that crap phase you, because you are something. You do matter. They're the ones that don't matter, because they're the ignorant ones. But with the closing of this video, I tell you guys right now, man, it's gonna be a blast. To recap everything, I'm really hoping 2025 is gonna be another awesome year. Like I said, it's gonna be awesome with nature. Got the kayak, be able to do the whole full thing, spring, summer, and part of fall in there. I am hoping to get a action camera, waterproof camera, so I can get a camera mount for my kayak. That way we can do first person or third person view of me kayaking, and I can show you where I'm kayaking to and the nature, all that great stuff. So I'm hoping to get one of those. It's going to be kind of expensive, but we'll wait and see. But if you want it bad enough, you know how to save your money and you know what you're working hard for. So with further ado, this is it for the live stream. I may do a live stream tonight, maybe Sonic, X Shadow Generations. We'll wait and see. I've been getting too much into that Mortal Kombat 11, but I'm gonna go ahead and upload the rest of my other videos I did earlier today after I finished my run, and upload them into shorts, and we'll just have some fun. So this is basically what it is, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's keep the ball rolling. We've got a good community here, and that's it. Take care. Now, if I can remember how to end this stream here. Oh, I think it's the X. There we are.